welcome back to another episode recap of Black Lightning. We have our season finale. Season 1 is done. The Book of War.
What is it? I'm sorry.
Absolutely nothing. Alright, so a lot happened this episode. So much that I don't even really want to do it the way we normally do it. I just want to do a couple sections. Sections, what we're going to talk about are the reveals and our favorite parts. Because a lot happened here, like I said. So let's talk about all these reveals. All the questions that we've had this entire season have been answered in one episode. It was like, you know what? We've been dragging our feet, so let's just give it to them raw. Let's just give it to them. All right, first up, Tobias. We knew he was taking some stuff. He was de-aging. We didn't know if it was normal, but Gambi laid out all the tea. I mean, he gave exposition upon exposition about what was, he had the deeds on everybody.
He read everybody's Wikipedia page.
He has everybody's Facebook password. He literally went to the Liptus factory and pushed the batch over. None for you.
He's checking their Instagram, their Snapchat, all of that. So like I said, Tobias, he's taking the serum. That's why he is de-aged. And he has the strength of not 10, just 3.
Not 23.
Just 3. Just 3, man.
All 3 of them.
just 3 guys.
And that's cool, but I'm gonna need them to pump like 7 more dudes into him. Phrasing.
I love the members of the Weapon X project that they included in here.
Got a little Marvel crossover.
So yeah, what's getting that? So apparently Bayonetta is actually X-23. I don't know her real name on the show, but yeah, she got carbon stuff under her skin.
Under her skin.
And she went through it like a champ.
So she better have a healing factor. But my boy Khalil is basically Omega Red.
You talking about
Sun's whips. Like he's away. His body produces poison, and he got metal. Omega Red, whatever.
Yeah, this is definitely a Weapon X program. So shout out to Love and Malik for pointing out to us last week that Nelly is actually Painkiller from the comics.
And the fact that it was so comic book accurate was amazing.
Yeah,
Okay.
we looked up Painkiller because I wanted to see what he looked like.
That's straight from the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only thing is, Nelly, you might need to do some more push-ups.
The one in the comic book didn't have as much beige rage as Nelly, but you know, you points for closeness.
Yeah, I forgot. This is actually Waka Flocka now. I forget. We called him Nelly for so long. This is actually Waka Flocka. He got the evolution. Yeah, so he didn't look like an idiot just by mistake. Okay.
It was the 90s. What do you expect?
Comic book accurate. Comic book accurate. All right, next. Ooh, you know what? I gotta shake this. Whose hand do I have to shake?
It was me. I know where you going. I know where you going.
Lala, aka
The Tattooed Man.
Woo.
Called it out before they said it. Nicely done.
Not only is he the tattoo man, but we find out that Tobias spent, he said, a cool meal to be a part of his reanimation project.
Now here's my question: will he be coming back?
I have a feeling he will be coming back because I mean you don't hype him up, hype tattoo man up like that. Everybody you kill, you're just gonna get a body full of tattoos.
That shit sounds horrible. It's like everyone you kill is a mark on your body till there's nothing left. I was like, this is hell.
Now, if his power is gonna be to just come back to life every time if he comes back, because I gotta say, that's kind of disappointing.
Well, they didn't show what happened in the room, so I'm assuming that since it was off screen, maybe he tussled with the guards, got them over in his place, and threw the grenade over there.
So here's my thing though. What if because he killed himself, he comes back alive and he gotta get a tattoo on himself? Because technically he blew himself up. But then there would be those 2 agents he would get tattoos up too. Right. That's fine, but like I just want to be like him rip his shirt off and you see the Lala tattoo like.
Hold on, it'll be a Lala with a velour tracksuit on.
Rick was my favorite part.
We get into favorites later.
Looking like an 80s pimp. He's gonna help my bill.
I just we cracking all Lala. What? What's up with that?
Hey man,
He looked like he went to KFC and he waited for his chicken. Like he waited for his chicken to be ready. I've been here for 20 minutes. Extra crispy.
okay. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so we knew this before that Jen was a battery. She jump-started Black Lightning in the last episode, got his heart back to pumping. All right, so they did a little bit more at that this time. Not only did she jumpstart Jeff, but she did a running charge, and I was like, wait, did she just?
First of all, this was an untested move. You don't just jump on people and shock the shit out of
They
them.
were desperate. They were out of options. Gabby can't shoot them all.
It could have been.
Y'all didn't even let him try them.
It could have been, hey dad, touch my hand.
Nah.
No, she went full Phoenix forces like, take it, bitch.
She turned into
Take it off, bitch. What's my name, daddy?
turned into Knuckles like a red blur.
Hyper Knuckles.
She jumped on him like Chaozu did to Nat.
Good night, Tien.
Goodbye, Mr. T.
Am I the only one that thought that after he got charged, he was gonna do the static shock? Y'all remember the static shock when he changed his costume?
Bad guy coming through the door. Jen, not just a support character, she's offensive as well. She lightning bolts this man back into the force.
Now, y'all didn't read the way I heard. I don't think anybody heard what she really said. Get off my mama.
Looking like Darth Sidious. All right, last reveal of the episode. Turns out, ASA, Mr. Fox News himself,
AKA Trump granddaddy.
turns out Proctor has been working by himself the entire time. Not with the entire force of the ASA. This is just a rogue little project he's been doing.
So evil white man was being an evil white man.
Yeah, and it was turned up on 10 this episode.
Oh
And
my
then,
God.
and then the privilege, the level of privilege, like,
You mean
I
like-
do it anyway because ain't no way you jigaboo monkeys gonna do it.
And it started right from when he walked into the room, fresh from snorting a line.
the racism wasn't even hidden. You just
You just know he used the N-word on the set. You just know he did.
Like, just to get into character.
Exactly.
This toilet paper is a printout of the Emancipation Proclamation. Free my ass.
All right, so of course, Gabby handled his business at the end, took out the trash. So I mean, that was
Zero hesitation. There were children in the room and the witness. He was like, Gabby. There's a scientist right there.
Every monkey.
keep killing people. All right. So that was all the major reveals this episode. Last thing, cliffhanger they left us with. Tobias got the briefcase. Kryptonite was glowing off of there. I'm just calling Kryptonite. It was probably just some super green light in there.
All it reminded me of, you ever seen any Quentin Tarantino movie?
Yeah.
The case.
Yeah,
The
the
glowing
briefcase.
case. That's all
The
it was.
MacGuffin.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They ripped it from there, and they may admit it later.
Look, this episode ripped everything. Pretty much the first half was the first Ninja Turtles movie.
Nah.
Leonardo gets injured and is knocked out. They take him to a cabin. Everybody has their little pain individually. They go off in the woods. The only thing they didn't do was meditate, and I'm pretty sure that was Jefferson.
And then it was also sliced in with a little bit of Age of Ultron when they went to Hawkeye's farm to get away from the people. We're going to sit here and go down memory lane. But one thing I want to point out. So while Jefferson was laid out in his Leonardo moment, and he goes to talk to his dad, that motherfucker was dead. He went to the upper room.
You don't play Stairway to Heaven and then black and white that entire scene and for nothing. Like, you were dead. Like,
His dad was like, boy, what you doing? Get on from here now. My dad Dad, I want to be here with you. I said, run, boy.
All right, so let's talk about our favorite moments of the episode. I don't know who to pick first. I'll start this way first.
When Tobias Well called out Tattoo Man for all the velour suits he was wearing, I nearly lost my shit.
Didn't you mention, like, maybe
said
towards
it's
the
a
beginning
lot.
of the series?
It's like, why is he wearing velour?
Like, you specifically made a comment that, like, he dressed like he was from 2005 or something.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this too. He dressed like a broke ass Zap Brannigan.
I was half expecting the Kango hat.
Yeah.
Now,
That would have.
And you made that comment. I'm serious. Go back on our old episodes. Both of those comments were made.
It must be true. All right. You done with Lala?
Yeah.
I have two favorite moments. I'm gonna go for one right now.
Go for it.
When my girl FR soul grabbed the shit out of white
Took
privilege.
my other moment. I had two members.
But not just that, the side eye she threw in her hair. So a white man from town came in there talking that trash like, oh, you know, nothing but Kool-Aid and chicken noodle soup. And so I ain't gonna listen to this racist shit. Grabs him. And then the force in which she slammed him so hard, her body shook and her hair flipped back and she was like, nah, mofo. Her dad was like, baby girl, no. She was like, I ain't having that. Nah, Dad, you gonna have to spank me later. Nah.
All right. What was your favorite moment?
So I had two as well. You took one of mine, but that's cool. I'm gonna bring it back to a somber, serious moment. My other favorite moment was the meeting his dad in the upper room.
Okay.
I really liked that scene.
Yeah.
For one, because I don't know, it was just done so much. It reminded me once again how this show is different from Arrow and Flash and Legends and shit.
All that.
Like it was
Everything about the thing they did was able to strike chords. Like you could never see that on something like
where those other shows would have spent a whole season finale trying to do a big battle and do silly shit. This show took the time to go explore deep and get into deep introspection into his main character.
Right.
And that's not to say those other shows don't do that, but this show did it in a way for me that I thought really, really hit home.
Another great moment that I had from this episode, and there were a lot, was initially the intro, where you get introduced to Jefferson and the times that he lived in and how much it mirrors now. With like, the first thing they introduced was the unarmed person getting shot in the back. And then there was like the riots going on, and you saw the police in full tactical gear chasing down a child. And you're like, that mirrors a lot of stuff that we see going on today. And had Jefferson not had his abilities at that point, what would have happened to him?
Dead.
He probably would have been beat to death at that point. So it mirrors a lot of stuff that's going on today. And another thing I want to point out.
And it mirrors the first episode.
Exactly, like a full circle. And another thing, piggybacking off that, is that after it's revealed that the government has been doing studies on black people and in this low-end neighborhood, that the reaction from the people, they were like, it's so messed up that they have to get used to such savagery that has to be the norm. When the people are like, what do you expect? They've been doing this for so long to us that what we expect nothing different from them, and that's just a sad take on life in that area. One more thing I want to point out is that, and this is the main reason that I love this show, is the whole family aspect.
Yeah.
And we brought this up throughout the show since its beginning. The family isn't broken. You know, these are just normal people. Nobody's on drugs. Nobody's a heroin addict. You know, these are people being the best that they can and looking out for a community that can't protect itself. And then the fact that the police were so inept to the point where they had to say, well, I guess we have to give gratitude to
Black Lightning
and Thunder. You know, I guess we can give you, but like outside of them, how would you have saved anyone?
How are you gonna clean that up anyway? Because people were gonna ask what happened and why y'all didn't do anything.
They weren't gonna clean it up. They were corrupt.
Yeah, at the end of the day, police is still corrupt. Henderson is like one of only a few good ones left.
He's
So,
the 99.9%, that 0.1% that keeps him being 100% corrupt.
Exactly.
And my thing is, one thing that I want them to expound upon is the families. Like, where are the mothers and fathers of these missing children? One of the people that got snatched up was a schoolgirl. I know she has a family.
yeah, we only saw her friend.
We don't saw her friend. We didn't see the mother's reaction or anything like that. So I do want them to expound upon how deep this impacts the community as a whole.
All right, cool. So we got some stuff to look forward to for next season. Tobias is now the man in charge. This is what he's wanted from the beginning. He finally got it. So we'll see what he does with the power.
And I have questions about that too. In a society that's structured the way it is, where you have the ASA man or unseasoned American Waller on one pillar, and up under him was Lady Eve, and up under him was Tobias. Still, that dude is reporting to someone.
Right.
And my thing is it that Tobias is short-sighted, or is that he's just expecting this as another step to becoming kingpin of it all?
Well,
And see, that's the thing, because when you were saying that Tobias is in charge now, my question is, in charge of what?
Exactly.
he just wanted to rule Freeland.
Because Greenlight is gone now.
He just wanted to be in charge of a city. But
That's so low tier. Like,
hey, I mean, let's start low. Let's not aim too high just yet.
Well, I'll give him a little more credit because I didn't expect for him to lash out against unseasoned Amanda Waller like that.
So fast.
Exactly.
So overall, I gotta say this was a very, very good season. Not just a good episode, but a good season. We haven't done this in a while, but I definitely give this episode out of 5 lightning bolts. 5 lightning bolts.
I give it 5 lightning bolts too.
It was an amazing series. It hit us with core concepts. But one thing that I love about it is the fact that it is 13 episodes, because you don't need 20 plus episodes in most
Right.
cases. If you can tell the story, tell the story.
exactly, because Black Lightning's peers on this channel have double that episode amount, and they can't even tell a story within 6 episodes without it falling to shit. Looking at you, Arrow.
All right, so we got a lot to look forward to for next season. If you let us know what your favorite moments of this episode, what you think about all those reveals. As we mentioned in the past, we are going to still do some more Black Lightning content over the summer. So while the show is away, we're still going to put out some stuff in the summertime. So make sure that you subscribe so you're able to see this content that we put out about the show. Like I said, this was a great season. We're looking forward to next season. You can check out all of our other shows. We still do reviews for The Flash. We'll have our reviews for Arrow. We just have a concession stand called The Black Lightning, so make sure that you see that episode that we just put out. I gotta say, this is it for Black Lightning for this season.
Yeah.
But like I said, check us out in the summertime for more content. Peace.